The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the pitch. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running inside. It's Tyson. Got enough for the 1st. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the run, it's Strickland. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Off the play fake. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He gets it up to the 34-yard. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The run inside. It's Strickland. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
To the air. It's Frost. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it again on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And it'll be a touchdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tyson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Across the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The keeper on the option. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 show. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Dropping back, it's Frost. Bringing the heat. And down he defense bringing the heat.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up.
Snags it, and he's open. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a heat. Finds us back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. Easy call. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Running inside, it's Strickland. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 40, there he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Motion from the wideout. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The run inside. It's Strickland. Here's a little room there. The 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. No one's going to get it. Touchdown.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Using his legs, it's Strickland. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer if you're the defensive coordinator. You've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy.
Just plowing ahead. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow.
He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
Aggressive, 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 man. This...
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run the counter. Could be an alley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. They want that clock to run. And they're able to make the tackle. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Frost. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he is...
football playoff preview and a chance for a top 10 team in the land to lean on the energy from the home crowd and knock off the #1 team in the country. Two teams ranked in the top 6 ready to square off here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Vols ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. We're expecting a masterclass in quarterback play as these two get set to square off.
And I know Reese already talked about the quarterbacks. These are two really good football teams. Like, I'm excited to watch them throughout the season and where they could go and where they could get to, because there's a lot of potential, a lot of talent. Obviously, the triggermen, they're the reason it goes. And they're the spotlight tonight, Palmer, for quarterbacks like you that love QB play.
No doubt about it, man. And this is what college football is all about. These are the games, especially as a quarterback, that you look forward to the most. Going up against great competition, another good quarterback on the other sideline, and coming out on top. You can't overthink it. You can't try to do too much. You have to operate within your offense and put trust in your teammates to get it done.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Guys, top 5 matchup this late in the season. It feels like a de facto playoff game.
It is, man. This is the big showcase. Late in the season, you're proving to the committee exactly who you are, where you stand. I don't think it gets any better than these late season showdowns. A lot of time rivalries, too, Jesse. These are the best.
David, you're right. And both of these teams have been on a collision course all year long. We knew that this game was going to matter a lot, so you know the intensity is going to be off the charts.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Around and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Frost. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And no surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dodson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First and 10 coming up. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here's Underwood. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Makes a grab and room to run. The 20, the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown ball.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Running inside, it's Tyson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Frost. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. And they bring him down, the option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Snags it, and there's running room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. The defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Frost. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Underwood. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So they've got to step up. They've actually got to elevate their play now, I think, to keep this thing moving forward.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy one...
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Tyson. Across the 25. He's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Complete. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Running to daylight from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Got it. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Might as well give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Throwing, Underwood. Pressure coming. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
that some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Dances away to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And this full vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. He'll try. Oh, he's got some space. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
1st and goal for the offense. From the red zone, it's Tyson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's in for the touchdown.
They've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Makes the grab. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance